Now then folks, I'm back for another first. This one is very different. We're going to do this together. It's going to be very different indeed. And the reason for that is this. This is as much noise as it's going to make. The 0SRS. Let's do it, shall we? We shall start our engine. That's it. We started. I've got it in rain mode because the weather's a bit rubbish. In fact, no, I'm going to chop it to street mode. Eco mode. Street mode. Right. This one's not going to be like a review, but it's going to be more of a range review. I'm going to head over on my normal countryside route because apparently there is a charge point down there somewhere. So we'll see. I hope there's one down there. But yeah, no noise. Let's go. Big thank you to English Electric Motor Company for the loan for a few days. I'm very much looking forward to having this on my home turf and riding it on my own steam and figuring it out for myself and see what it's like to ride as a bike, not as an electric bike, just seeing what it's like to ride as a bike and how practical it is, and just to see if I can go on my normal rides. It looks nice, I know that. It looks very nice. So we've got a little battery percentage at the side there, look. 94%. Nice upright bars, very comfortable riding position. Comfortable seat. Mirrors are in a very weird position, I find. You got a lot of good visibility on them, but they're like right down there. Good visibility though. I'm yet to go over figures and stuff. This is just a very first ride on it, so I will be doing more on it. I've got it for a few days, so I will be doing more. And I will look into all the figures. FYI. No self-cancelling indicators, surprisingly. When you're off the throttle, like now, it goes into regeneration mode. So it's kind of charging the battery back up. I will keep my eye on that percentage though. It's weird that the website said for this bike, SRS, the 0SRS, that it'll do 160 miles on a tank. I spoke to Alec last night, who brought it me from English Electric Motor Company, and he was saying realistically, you know, in real world, again, you want to ride it like you ride your bike. You don't have to think it's an electric bike, so I have to do this, I have to do that. What's the point? You want to ride it like you'd ride a bike. So in the real world, if you're nailing it everywhere, he said you're looking at 60 to 80 miles. So I'm going to conserve battery best I can for this maiden voyage. Again, the technology is still in its infancy, so this is, you know, ranges are going to improve massively eventually. At the moment, it's not where it needs to be. But I guess it's just altering your style, altering your habits, altering your, you know, your tours would be dictated really by the charging stations. And having a look at the map on the Zap app, I think it's called Zap Map, there's actually tons of them. I'm surprised, especially through the Peak District. I was thinking there's really probably not going to have that many around here, so I'll have to really dodge the outskirts of the cities. But even in the heart of where we normally go and ride all the time, apparently there are charging stations. They're not few and far between as I thought they would be. And I believe the cost to fill it, ouch, elbow, is nothing, next to nothing. It's got the charge tank on as well, this one, so I believe it'll charge from empty to full in about half an hour, I think he said. Be interesting to see how good these lights are. They look very good from the front. It's very weird having no noise. Or gears to change, or clutch, or anything. I'm actually even talking quieter than I normally would. Well, it's very pleasant, I'll say that. The comfort's fantastic. I've noticed the pannier rack looks terrible. I'll show you when I get off it. It just looks like you've just knocked it up yourself in a shed. You can connect to the Zero, what's it called now, I can't remember, the official Zero app for this bike, and you can control everything about the bike, everything about it, even down to the colours of your dash, the modes, everything. You can control it all on your phone. Well, you definitely wouldn't upset neighbours owning this, would you? I'm purposefully trying to ride it as conservatively as I can. It's weird being able to hear the like the mechanics of the bike. You can hear the tyres, you can hear the belt. There's nothing else to disguise the noise. Say hear it, we're talking, you know, whispers, but you can hear it all the same. The lights do look good in that reflection. Come on, you're all right. I remember them days. Steady, don't panic. So street mode is way off of full power mode. You've got beast mode, which is top everything. Pretty cool, beast mode. Then you've got sport mode, street mode, eco mode, and then rain mode. I make go for it. Yeah. I do definitely want to. That's weird, you know, pulling up to junction, there's nothing. Let's let the ambulance go. It's just like you've stalled when you pull up. There's nothing at all. I'll tell you what is nice though. Being on a bike that you know is in a massive minority. You know, I guess most people will be looking at it going, what's that? Which I do like that. Is she photogenic? That is the question. Apologies if you've seen this route many times, folks, but it is one of my favourite routes, and if I'm just getting out for a quick ride, that's where I like to go. Into the sticks. What's the brakes like? Lovely, very nice. I guess for a commuter, this kind of bike is perfect. Got no running costs really, have you? Get to work, chuck it on charge. You don't even have to pay a penny for it. Till your boss catches you and then you're screwed. But yeah, no fuel costs or anything. You got no wet costs at all, have you? It's got all your heated grips and all that jargon. Nice display. That's weird, isn't it? You can hear traffic coming though, that's one thing. This is going to zap the power massively, I know that, but big old straight road, no junctions. The suspension's doing a lovely job. This is a horrible road really down here. For bumps, I mean. I'm going to try and stay sat on my seat. On my VFR, a couple down here I have to stand up on. Soaks up quite well. Yeah, I have to stand up on, otherwise it takes you knackers. It takes me one foul swoop. like, oi, 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 oi. So constantly like this down here. Up, But no, this is very, very soaking it up lovely. See, like that, all this engine braking, it's massive as well. It's regenerating the battery. So it's nice to know when you're off the throttle, you're kind of giving a bit back, man. It is very nice. Very nice. Well, I've used 20% battery since leaving home. And we've been out for 25 minutes almost. So that's 20% gone. And I've been behaving. It was very pleasant actually. Listen. That's weird. I think if you get used to, it's just like anything. It's like, you know, when you buy a certain car or you buy a certain bike, or you start looking at a particular car or bike, and then all of a sudden you start seeing them everywhere. It's like that with the fuel stations, the charging stations. You know, those of us that have never had one, which is obviously the huge majority of us, you don't really notice, you don't really know where they are because you're not looking for them. But I guess once you've changed your ways, if you like, you'd start seeing them and noticing them everywhere. Like I said, I was very surprised when I opened that app to see how many there were around here, and I'm shocked about that actually. I didn't think there'd be any. The only thing you would have to be careful of is filtering on your commute if it's busy through start-stop traffic. People wouldn't hear you, so you'd have to make it known that you were there. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, just a normal Mickey Mouse. Oh, well done. Go on then, if you're crossing. Probably thinking, what's going on? I don't understand it. To get your mirrors at the right angle, you can see your fingertips underneath. You can see them dangling on the mirror because they're pretty much in the line of your hands. Well, I've had no twitching or anything. I've got no traction control lights kicking in, so there must be good tyres. I don't know what they are, I've not checked. 78%, yeah, not bad. I reckon we'll be alright, you know. Should I try beast mode or not? What do you think, folks? What do you think? Let's go for it, why not? Street mode, eco mode, rain mode, beast mode. Oh, engine braking's just massively gone up. The regen, oh yeah, massive. That slowed me right down then. That means that it's, yeah, engine braking is that hard now, that is that much resistance. You let your throttle off and it slows you right down. Look at that, no brakes. In 30. In fact, I remember this when we went down to see him before. Someone was saying that when you're in beast mode, you really don't need your brakes because the engine braking is that strong that it really slows you down. Yeah, slowing you right down a lot. But doing that, it's regenerating the battery at its maximum rate. So yeah, I might keep it on there actually. If I get a twitch, I'll put it back. Yeah, the regeneration's a lot stronger on that. Yep, that's way different. That power is way different in beast mode. Keep my eye on the percentage though. If it starts zapping it too much, then in fact I might go and take a picture of it at Grendelford. You ever been down there this time of night? The beast mode comes from Tesla's ludicrous mode. I do love that, you know, when you pull up and there's just nothing. You know, you've got no vibrations of your tick over, no noise, obviously, nothing at all. It's just off. It's like you've just pulled up and turned your bike off, and then you just go. Wow. Right, there's a petrol station here. I'm just going to pop in and just see if there is one there. I can't remember if the map said that this was one, but I'll go and have a look all the same. I don't think there is there? And it's shut anyway. No EV. There's definitely one up here somewhere, I know there is. At least I know that if I can get down to Grindelford and back, I can meet everyone for breakfast on it. Turn your ignition off as normal. Done. The pannier rack, look at it. Horrible. Look at this. Right folks, I've just had a little bit of a break. Say a break, I didn't need a break, I just wanted to take some photos. Side stand. There we go. Alright then. What I'm going to do, I've just had a look on the Zap map, and it says there's a charging station in Hope, and this is right at the bottom of Winnett's Pass, as far as I can tell by the map. I'm just going to go there and have a look and see what the crack is. I'll probably not bother using it, I don't think, or might I do? I don't know. I've got time to kill, I suppose. Be interesting to see how quick it'll charge. I'm at 73% at the moment, so really it's got plenty in to come down here and around peaks, I guess. Do you know the weird thing is as well now? I've kind of forgot about the noise. It's kind of just normal now, which is bizarre. It'll be interesting to see what it's like at, you know, motorway speeds and comfort-wise. I am blown away by the performance. All these reviews that I'm doing, folks, are not me testing them to decide if I want to buy them. I'm not testing them to try and sell them to you. I'm testing them just because I'm in a position to be able to do so and show them, really. Just show them. That's all I'm doing, is showing the bike. So please don't think that I'm trying to ram anything down your throat, because I ain't. On that note, if you do decide to support the channel, you can support me on Patreon these days. Alec was saying that as well. He said if you do get to the point where your bum's twitching a bit and you're panicking about being able to reach home, and you've got like next to no percentage left, no juice left almost, just, you know, don't panic and don't try and, you know, like sometimes you think if I get there quicker I'll make it. He said if you sit back and just tickle it at 30 mile an hour, it'll regenerate itself plenty to be able to do it. But if you try and get there quicker, it'll just die. If this petrol station, charging station's shut, I've almost used half a battery, and I'm nearly at my destination. I've got to get home, yeah. Interesting, eh? The other thing is, I don't know how accessible these charging stations are. You know, because they're in a massive minority, would they be only open during certain times, or what? It is nice to know that you're on one of the first electric bikes, though. It's an exciting time. You know, we are here testing this brand new technology, alien technology. It's nice, very nice. Again, I'm not sure what tyres this has got on, but it's not twitched once. And obviously I've been in beast mode for quite a while, and as you can see, it's super damp. I expected it to be twitching all over the shop, and traction control going dug, 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 dug. No, nothing yet. So that's testament to the tyres, definitely. So there's a lot of muscle coming through that arse end. At this rate, where I'm going, if the charging station's shut, I will have less than 10% battery when I get home. The other thing is this is it is an easy bike to ride at the speed limit, because it's got that real strong engine braking, regeneration. It's whenever you let off the throttle, it's reining it in all the time, and it's a pleasure to ride. I'm under speed limit here, and it's a pleasure to ride at that speed. Yeah, the visibility on these mirrors is really good, really good. Right, Hope car park I'm looking for. There it is. Right. Oh, I'm excited. There we go, folks. Let's have a look, shall we? Obviously, this is totally new to me. What is the thing, though? I don't know what. No, that ain't it. Ah, wait. Didn't see it blacken, so I don't need that then. Just stick that in. Right, so that goes in there. Contactless payment. I ain't got a clue how much it's going to cost. Please connect vehicle. Okay, I've done it the wrong way around. Safety checks being carried out. User authenticated. Vehicle detected. There you go. Hang on, I'm going to stick this off now and put the camera on. See you in a sec. Right, folks, well, that were fairly easy. So I'll just show you the screen, look. Shows you the battery charging. Payment total. What? This is exciting. So it's showing there 23 minutes left. So I'm on half a tank, and it's going to take 23 minutes to fill it up. Pretty good. I guess it's going to be good for lovely front end look. It's going to be good, really. You know, like now I'm forced to sit for 25 minutes. You can use that time for your emails and your Instagram and all that BS. Yeah. How you going if it were peeing it down though? What would you do if it were peeing it down? Nowhere to sit. Really. It says 10 minutes left. That's gone down quick. It's not been 25 minutes either. I quite like this actually, you know. Just gives you an excuse to just sit and do nothing. Or do your, you know, emails and everything. Just a public car park with a charging station in it. Look at this. I mentioned 90s curtains. I'm bringing sexy back. I might just keep it going. See what I look like this time next year. I guess when you're on a ride like this, it doesn't matter, especially being on your own. If you're in a group, I suppose it's a bit of a pain because you have to. Other people will be waiting for you, but I suppose you could arrange to meet them. Being on your own, I can't see that being a problem at all. And £1.50 for half a tank. Amazing. The tyres are Diablo Rosso 3s. That's why they're good. See where it says it might be finished. Let's go and have a look. It went down from 25 minutes, then a little phone call to her indoors, and then now it says 10 minutes, and I weren't on phone that long at all. See what it says now. When I just walked over there, it said 10 minutes left. Yeah, it's about right, look. 8 minutes left, 87%. £1.50. Bloody can't get over that at all. Can't get over it. At least we can have a ride home now and not have to worry. Just a quick one to add. I've just figured out something else while I've been sat here on this bench waiting. So I guess most people, when you're having your bike or car charging, you go and have a cup of tea or whatever and then come back and see if it's done, whatever. They have an app, so I'm going to show you. Right, 0. Look, charging 98%, 99%. How cool is that? That's very cool because the bike's not switched on and the phone is still connected to it, so you can keep tabs on its charging. You can change all your ride modes from your phone. 100%. Done. Brilliant. Let's go. I'm really chuffed with that actually. Alright then, we'll get togged up and we'll go off. Shall we see how we do this first? That's the thing. So to stop it, to get it out, you can't just take this out. Because if you think about it, someone could come and just whip your bike away, couldn't they? But you physically cannot get that out. So it can't go anywhere. So what you have to do is put your key in, turn your ignition on. That should release it. There you go, it's just clicked. There you go. Fantastic. Put that back. That's your fuel station. £1.55 for half a tank. Yeah, at that rate, that would have taken an hour to fully charge it, and £3. £3 to fully charge. Alright then, let's start this bad boy up. Go. 100%. That's crackers. Very, very cool that. I'm really chuffed at that. A lot easier and less hassle than I thought it were going to be. Oh well, I'm glad we managed to get a fill in, a charge in, should I say. Oh, look at red sky up there. Oh, it'll be nice over Mantor. Oh, we've gone the other way now, haven't we? Bugger. Look at that. Yeah, so that really should have been 25 minutes, and it was just over 50%, wasn't it? Should have, yeah. An hour should see it done, fully charged, which isn't too bad. You know, that is really just you know, your cup of coffee, about to eat, emails, all your social media BS. I think it's easy to see how people get converted, because you do feel part of something special. You're on something special, you know, expensive it may be. You do feel like you're on something special, and like that, just going and sitting and charging it. You're part of something special, like a new movement, if you like, you know. Like that engine regen now, look. Got no brakes on, it's really pulling me back. Really, really pulling me back. Look at this. That's fantastic. Little nip-on brake at the end. I really like the mirrors now. I moaned a little bit at the beginning about them being so low, but it's a really, really nice visibility, really nice. Just a little glance down, really good position. I've been trying, I know I've been moaning about hay fever last few videos. I've been trying this Beckernaise spray that you spray up your nose. Never had it before. Seems to be doing the trick. Not really sneezed at all. Bollocks. Ow. There we go. I'm purposefully riding it like I would ride normally on the way back, so I know I've got enough juice. I'll just see if the figures tally up when we get back, or if I use more juice doing it this way, because I'm in Beast all the way home. It's been a nice night actually. But look, I'm nowhere near home, and I'm on 69% already. That's because I've been nailing it. Well, I'm going to continue riding it like that all the way home and see how much that does zap it. Good comparison there. Anyway, folks, I'm going to leave you. There's going to be loads more on this, or a few more on this anyway. Yeah, thanks for watching. First impressions of the Zero SRS. Join me for another futuristic episode sometime soon. See you soon, folks. Look after yourselves. Be good. Be careful. I pulled up at that junction a minute ago and I thought I'd burnt far too much juice off for where I were. Seems the regeneration's pretty good because I've been nailing it all the way home. And I've just arrived home at this. %. So that tallies up really. I was at 50%, 58% when I filled up. And that was half riding it gently and half in beast. But I've been in beast all the way home and I've nailed it. So the regeneration has done a good job. Alright, see you later. Okay, so I've just plugged it in now at home with the same amount of juice left in it as it had in Hope. And as you know, it took 25 minutes to charge that half tank. And now I've just plugged it in at home, so normal feed, normal 240. And it says it's going to take 2 hours to charge half tank. That's what I didn't check. 20 amp current and power 2.1 kilowatt. I didn't test what the other one were. I'll have to take a picture and have a look. Oh, there we go. Good night.